One sec here before the video starts. I just wanted to say sorry about the gameplay audio. I didn't have it. Whenever I was recording the web browser, it decided to not record gameplay audio for some reason. So I'm gonna replace it with the Space Engineers 2 OST and move on. Sorry about that. Thanks. I'll fix it next time. Well, they finally did it. Space Engineers 2 released Vertical Slice 1.2. Take a look at it. it it's a lot, to say the least. So here's the TLDR, because I'm not reading all of it either. Target-based, grid control, and improved ship controls. Alright, let's check it out. Okay, now you get your little circle with the arrows. That's kind of cool. Get unlocked here and... Oh, what? Oh, the gyro is almost touchy on the ship. Okay. Oh, that is nice, actually. That's gonna take some time to get used to. But it does feel a lot better and a lot tighter for turning radiuses. What the heck? And this is mouse movement. Almost kind of feels like flying with a HOTAS, but you don't have one. I mean, hey, maybe they'll add it in the future. But you can get some pretty tight turns with this. Wow, that's crazy. Like I said, the gyro is on this small size of a ship is pretty finicky, but it it'll it'll definitely take some getting used to. Probably be better on bigger ships. Ooh, okay. All right, what do we got next? Yeah, paint gun, undo, and redo. So let's get into checking that out. Ooh, look at that glitch. Nice. Sick. Still in the cockpit, but I wasn't even in the cockpit. All right, so paint gun, undo, and redo. You now sit here and paint everything. You decide you want the floor white. I don't know. Oh no, I don't like that. Control Z it. Just like Windows shortcuts. Control Z it again and you're back to normal. Pretty nice. I like it. It's a much more improved way of doing things, I think, than having to get new paint and come back over your parts. Nice. Check out the next thing. So we got improved visuals for partial copy and paste. Okay. Check that out. Control P to get the partial copy going. Okay. That's nice. It's not just a red square anymore. Whoops. Got the cockpit. Wasn't paying that much attention to it. That's why that's good, instead of having just the red lines. Alright, well, see what we got next. Debug gun and character animations. Okay, here we are with a new debug gun. See if we can get spectator cam on this. Oh, new debug gun. Not that new. The model is new. Looks pretty good. I like it. Very sci-fi. Fits the build of Space Engineers, I think. Get you a little first-person action-ish. Aiming down the side, sort of. Spectator cam really too fast for this. There we go. Except for my guy likes to move around too much. So, yeah, you get the point. Debug gun. Beautiful. What else do we say it did? Oh, nothing. You just get the debug gun. No, I'm just kidding. You get more than that. You get a bunch of animations with the character with this one. So you can get jump animation, sounds and everything, crouching sounds. Little UI sounds there for switching back and forth. The gun's pain gun and the debug gun has animations. As just seen, I mean, the debug gun can destroy voxels now. So that's kind of cool. I'm excited about that. I mean, that alone is could provide hours of fun. Why wouldn't you want to do this? That's crazy. So, yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, shoot an asteroid. Let's check out the next thing. The jetpack. Here we are with the next thing, and Jetpack 2.0. We got. Alright, let's check that out. Jetpack 2.0. It looks like a jetpack. Yeah, I didn't really notice a difference. Hell, it started flying with it. And sounds better. You know, and got a bunch of the problems that you had with it before. But now, when you go to hit shift to speed up, whole screen starts shaking. You get a nice little boost, and orange flames come out the back. Kind of crazy. Don't know how I feel about that change. I kind of hope there's a toggle for it, I guess, in case people get sick from that. Cause like, I mean, I could see that happening. Other than that, I mean, yeah, cool. It's all right, I guess. It definitely feels like you're about to go Mach 6, you know? But let's get to checking out the next thing here. All right, we got off-centered third-person camera. It's like, check that out. So you access this by Alt V. All right, that's pretty cool. I can see some use cases for this for sure. Alt V puts you back to the center, and then Alt V again puts you to the right. Nice. Let's see what that looks like inside a ship. There we are inside of the ship. Granted, yes, this is a very small ship, so it isn't going to have that much of an effect as compared to something much larger. Stop wagging my ship here. Yeah, let's see if we can get a big red ship in here. There's that bug again. Happens every time you get out. Whoa, oh my. Okay, here's a new bug now. That's crazy. Okay. Wait, let's try to get a red ship in here. See if we can notice the difference with the offset in that. Hopefully. Oh man, that was crazy. New Jetpack 2.0 throwing me off. Get up here to the bridge real quick, and alright. So, where are we at with this? You know, I mean, I'm hitting all V. I'm not really noticing too much, honestly. Oh, you can just barely see it if you look at the bottom. Yep, it is ever so slightly changing. Almost looks like the ship's wiggling right now. Okay. Yeah, let's try to see how fast this thing can get turning with this target-based grid control. That's really nice, actually. Thruster sounds are top T. I'm liking them. And, oh, surprisingly, we did not crash. That's a miracle. Alright, see if we can get turned here. It, yeah, you're not fighting it as much, I feel like. Which they kind of mentioned this in the trailer too. If you want to go watch all that, I'll have the description. I'll have the description linked below. No, I'll have the page that we're getting all of this information from linked below, and you can see the trailer if you haven't seen it yet, or look at the changelog if you want to read all of that. But yeah, let's speaking of that, let's go look at the changelog, see if there's anything else and interesting. The gyros are very, very interesting to deal with right now. They seem to be very finicky. What do we got? What do we got? Where's that? This thing. Yes. Okay. So 1.2 changelog. Um Target based grid controls, yeah, we got that. The paint gun, yeah, we got that. Improved visual for copy and pasting, yep. Jetpack 2.0, yep. Off-center third-person camera, yes. Added scroll through toolbars, Control Alt mouse wheel. That's not something that's listed here. It's not listed here at all. Let's check that out. It might be listed here though, so I didn't read it. Whoops, just me not paying attention or reading it. Let's check. Go check this out real quick. Oh, Control Alt mouse wheel. Okay. Okay. I like it. I already like it. It is so much easier than having to stretch your fingers across your keyboard to press 1, 2, 3, 9. 9? Oh, that's wild. Yeah. especially without having hotkeys in the game yet. I feel like that's going to make building a lot faster. But if there's anything else, I don't think so. I think we covered everything finally. So we got the scroll wheel thing, we got the sound effects thing, first person, third person jumping, yeah, animations, first person character shadows. We didn't really look at that, but I mean it's a shadow, you know. It it ain't going nowhere. So that's that. What else we got here? A whole bunch. A whole bunch. So if you missed the live stream, Vertical Slice 1.5 will be coming out sometime this year. It sounded like months. What Merrick was talking about during the live stream. Not many months, but months. I'm excited for modding. Can't wait to cover all of the modding and seeing what people can do with the stuff and adding them to the game. You never know, you might even get some janky version of survival before survival. Heck, we got planets before they were out because of modding. So, yeah, well, figure it out. The only other thing really is sharing your bug reports and your feedback. That's a nice shot. I like that. Oh yeah, the developer diary. Just what Merrick sees every day or week, rather. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it for Vertical Slice 1.2. That's all I can see, anyways. If I missed something, let me know. If I didn't, sweet. You you know, said I didn't really want to read all of this. Um, kind of funny because I'm scrolling through this thing a whole bunch. But that's it for me. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.